Hello guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hi, I'm Dwi.
I'm Rema.
I'm Devany.
So now we're going to tell you about 3 Creepiest creepypastas.
Without any further ado, let's get into it.
You will pay. I am your worst nightmare. I know others claim to be, and they're wrong. When you realize I'm out there, your knees go weak. You see my name, your mouth goes dry. You see a shadow, you know it's me. You know I'm there, your heart races. You walk down the street after a long day at work. It's very cold out, and everyone is already tired to their warm houses, snuggled up by loved ones, not you. Now you regret volunteering for overtime. You know I'm walking behind you, just far enough so I can see you, and not vice versa. I've been planning, waiting, observing. You cross the street of evil town to escape me. That won't work, and deep down inside, you know that. You rush home, hoping that as you get inside your home, I'll disappear. You break out into a sprint, feet hitting the hard pavement. I'll run after. We're locked in the chase. Like ketchup, or will you escape? You practically throw yourself against the door, breathing heavily. You fumble with the lock. You get in and slam the door so hard that the burned-out light bulb in the kitchen regains power. You slump against the door, safe. Safe until tomorrow. For I will catch you, Mr. Mayman. I will catch you. Tough.
Darkness in the rear view mirror. I have always been uneasy driving along at night. It was worse the first few times when I had just gotten my license, but the nagging fear has never gone away to this day. It's disorientating to look into the mirrors and see nothing, and I mean nothing but the consuming blackness of the night. It makes me hesitate to check the mirrors. Should I see the dark void, or worse, someone sitting in my backseat staring at me? In the summer of 2013, I found myself driving alone on the Highway 902 from a party. It was almost midnight, and needless to say, it was pitch black. As was usual at night, I was on edge. I had the radio off and could hear nothing but the muffled roll of tires on pavement and the dull hum of the engine. I stole a glance into the middle rear view mirror. I saw nothing but darkness through the back window. I know that I looked backward and saw nothing. I'm sure of it. Just the seemingly endless blackness of the night. I remember it so clearly because not 10 seconds later a car passed me to the left, headlights on. I had one of those sudden adrenaline rushes, like when you think you see a person outside your bedroom window when it's just a tree, or when you start awake at night with the feeling of falling. 10 seconds earlier, nothing had been behind me. Suddenly, a car. I drove all the way home shivering and knowing something was off. The next morning, I found 2 sets of scratches near the back of my van. One was on the left rear, one was on the right. The car was pretty old. They could have been there for months, but that was the first time that I distinctly remember seeing them. There are 2 possibilities for what happened that night. Possibility 1, by some glitch in reality or something paranormal. This other car had someone appeared behind me within 10 seconds of me checking my window mirror, like some weird ghost trap or something. However, the second option is what makes my blood run cold wherever I consider it. It didn't even occur to me until months after the fact, but it makes me dread driving alone at night even more. Possibility 2, the car was normal. it had approached me from the rear and passed me to my left. However, something large and white and as black as the night had been clinging to the rear of my car, obscuring my view through the window and leaving deep scratches on the sides. And I had inadvertently driven it home with me.
Since we had the windows replaced last week, we had been losing heat, especially in my bedroom, through some old store windows, but the bitter cold was now kept outside. I don't remember what I was doing. I think the terror that consumed me, I must have forgotten. I heard a noise at my window, not the sound of a bug flying into it or the sharks brushing against it. No, it was an odd noise. A thumping sound, something I had never heard before. I didn't think anything of it initially. Whether that was because I genuinely believed it was nothing, or because I didn't want to find out what it was, I can't say, but I sat there for a few moments and then just listened to it. It was distinctly rhythm. Thump, thump, thump. Just like that. It only lasted 15 seconds, and then stopped. I shuddered and then shrugged it off, and then after spending another hours of browsing and concisely not looking toward the window, turned my computer off and fell into an easy but uneventful sleep. This morning, after the sun had been up for a few hours and then the things that go bumped in the night were doing whatever they do during the daylight hours, I walked to my window and spent a few minutes trying to replicate the sound I had heard. I tapped the window, bumped it with some soft things, even locked and unlocked it. But I couldn't for life of me figure out what had made the sound. Nothing I did was even close. I figured that the event had been a fluke and the day was normal until this evening. My dad arrived home from work at the usual time and decided the house was too stuffy, so he came into my room and went to open the window. So we are in Texas, so winter evenings are sometimes very comfortable, as was the case today. Never in my life before that moment I have genuinely wished to be deaf. My dad forgot to unlock the window before trying to open it, and when he pulled up and produced the same noise I heard last night. My window only has handles on the inside. So now we're going to
Summary time.
yes.
Yay.
If you don't really get it, what we were talking. So, okay, the first one is my story. So it's basically about like a girl. She was spending her night, and then somehow she heard like an odd noise.
Ghost?
Yes, kind of. So it was like she didn't know where did the voice come from, and then she just ignored that. But she was like kind of curious, what kind of voice is that? So and then the next morning, when her dad was home, and then she found out that actually the voice it was come from her room, but inside her room, not the outside of her room. It's like someone like bumping her window. Yes.
So the ghost just want to go out.
Yes, it was like in her room
Wow.
actually. So it was kind of creepy.
But girl can't go through the wall.
I don't know why.
The
Wow.
ghost is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, who's
Story?
yeah.
It's just like about a dog chasing over mailman. Totally dramatic way.
So it's not about ghosts.
Yes, we thought it was about ghosts, you know,
Okay.
but it was about
Creepy,
dog.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like your eyebrow.
Okay. So, my story is about a girl on her way home from a party in the middle of the night, almost midnight. She checked her middle rear view mirror, and then she At that time, she saw nothing but darkness. And then, within 10 seconds later, she saw a car pass her by, and she started to think that
She
something.
didn't see the car behind her before.
Yeah, because when
It was
she
darkness.
see the the mirror, it's like darkness. The next morning, she found out that there's two scratches on her
Car body.
back of her car, and then she start to concluding it. First conclusion, the car that she saw with it's a ghost car. And then the second conclusion is that the car that passed her, it's actually like a normal car, human car.
Yeah.
And then there's something on her back of her car,
Yeah.
clinging around.
Go with her to her house.
Yes. Wow!
Okay.
Okay. It's awkward. Okay. So which story is the creepiest?
Yes. Yes. The window one. It was like the creepiest one, I think. We think.
And the dog one is a little bit funny.
It's funny.
It's fun.
Okay. So that's all for today's video.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
And
comment
drop your
below
comment.
which
Which
feature
one is
is
the scariest or
scariest.
scariest one?
So
See you on our next video. Bye.